I'm joined by Kyle Balgamase. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations, Brian to Mars.
Zach Allen. I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Proto Counter-Attack here, Relax.
All right, welcome to Making Magic Happen, brought to you by RIW Hubs and Games, Louisville, Michigan. I'm Zach, and today, you can see it in front of you, we got Twin Mill. It's like a windmill, but the Twin Mill. Get it? Get it? Yeah? No? Okay, so I'm milling people today. I don't know if this is good or not. This is something... Alright, it's probably not good. We're going to be honest with ourselves. But, I had to try it because it looks sweet. We got a combo here. We're playing Teferi's Tutelage as our mill win condition. So the only way we can win the game is to mill the opponent out. And we have Peer into the Abyss as the sort of combo, where I just put this in play and then I cast this one. Then I draw cards equal to... I draw half my library and lose half my life. Round up each time, but then when I draw that many cards, unless I'm playing against like a Yorion deck, I'm going to mill them out. That's the plan. So I just get this in play, cast this, boom, they're dead. Hopefully that's good enough. No clue if it actually is. I only have 2 of these, which might be on the low side. That said, drawing multiples of these isn't great. And I have Salundi Vision to help find them. And Thassa's Intervention. Should I just play a third? Yeah, I should have a third. Alright, I'll play a third. I hate it. It's so clunky and expensive, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, I hate it a lot. This could just be into the story, too. The changes. I'm making too many changes! Alright, I think I'm going to go down on one of those and play 2 into the story. No. Alright, I'm not changing anything. I'm not going back now. We're here. We're doing this. I got into the royalty. Okay, we're good. I had a moment of panic there. I am terrified this deck is going to be horrible. It probably is, but we'll see. We're going to try it out. Sideboard, I got 4 Blood Chief's Thirst, 4 Nighthawk Scavengers. We play against aggro. We got a plan. I got negate more into... Some into the stories, I guess, additional ones. And 2 Zareth Sans. I really should have, like, Graveyard Hate or something, but whatever. Here we are. We're twin milling people. I tried to bring Gruul back. Gruul did not come back. I tried Jeskai Cycling, still bad. I tried to play with the Green-White Sewer. I was in the sewer. Wasn't good. I tried Croaky's Grixis Pile of Cards. At no point was I able to cast anything. The mana was atrocious, so there we are. Wilpolium told me I should try a Yorion deck that looks sweet. Never finished it, but it could be good. Rogues you saw, that one was actually kind of sweet. Cycling and Adventures seemed like it should be good. They were not, sadly. They weren't. Alright, time to Twin Mill, though. I can feel it. This feels like one of those spots where people aren't ready for it, and you kind of get them. Kind of catch them by surprise. I could also be convinced I should just have, like, 4 maddening cacophonies, and it's just, like, way better than what I am doing, and that might actually be true. Alright. This hand doesn't really do anything. We're going to keep it. Temple of Malice, okay. Alright, that's probably a good draw. I need to find something that does something, not just reactive cards of the hand. Skyclave Shade? Oh no. The card seems very difficult for me to do anything about. I guess I can just like kill it a few times. We'll mill him out eventually though. This is probably the type of deck that's going to help me mill them out. Cruxa. I hate it. I hate it a lot. Alright, probably pitching the Hagra Mauling. Seems like the worst card in this hand. I already have enough lands, so not really concerned about that, and these are all just more efficient. I could also pitch the Dispute, but I think there's a chance the Dispute ends up being good. Oh man, they have the Village Rights? Don't love that. Oh, baby. Well, this is going to bring Cruxa back pretty quick, but that's alright. I ain't scared. They aren't getting this off the table, so here we are. I ain't scared. We gonna mill. They're just going to cast Cruxa a lot. I mean, that's where we're at. Opponent is going to play that card very many times. Rankle. Okay. This is not good for me, but it is beatable. Each player discards a card. I don't like that. Well, no, I do think it's time for the Dispute. Goodbye, Dispute. Oh, okay, we got a plan. Kind of upset I got rid of the Hagra Mauling now. This will actually kill them, too. Alright. We gotta kill Rankle. I need to draw lands pretty badly. This whole Cruxa thing is gonna get tough. It's gonna get real tough because I just keep feeling it for them. Oh, that's great. I don't think I can win if I go land, land, land. Okay. Probably got a cycle. I need to draw lands, like, right now. I still don't even think this gets me anywhere, for being honest. Cruxa is such a huge beating for this deck. It stops me from getting to my Peer to the Abyss thing. So I like have to draw Extinction Event here to be in the match. That would kind of keep me going though. Extinction Event. Alright, actually dead. Alright, these seem good. Into the Royal actually seems good too. Mystical Dispute does not. Don't really love the Soul Shatter. Really wish I had some graveyard hate. Oh well. I guess this hand's a keep. This hand is rancid, but here we are. This hand is very not good. Untapped land. Oh, that one's actually good. So an untapped land would go a long way to making this hand playable. Specifically untapped. Oh, it actually didn't matter. I could have fetched either color here, but yeah, untapped land gonna help a lot. Okay. Would not say that's particularly good. It's not bad, though. Just not going to say it's particularly good. Is this Cruxa? It is. It's probably worth neutralizing. So they can't village rights if they're going to go that route. I guess they couldn't because they didn't have the land in play anyway. That was never going to happen, but yeah, oh well. Let's go Tef. Ooh, Into the Royal's sweet. Got another blue source here. I think I'm supposed to just get rid of this Tef. If they have a kill spell for this Tef, I'll be not happy about this, but I think this is overall fine. Rankle. Okay. Going at me or Tef? They just really want Tef off the table, huh? Alright, I'll get another discard in here. Right, I think this one can go away. Ooh, that one's actually kind of interesting. So I think I want to put this one into play there. Killing Rankle would be good. But I'm more interested in bouncing Rankle here. Ugh. Feels bad, man. Alright, getting closer. Okay. We've got a shot. I'm not going to say this is a good shot, but it is a shot. Alright, love that we left up double black instead of double blue. Thank you, Arena Tapper. You'll love to see it. Thanks, Arena Tapper. I don't have a double black spell in my deck. Like, actual none. I don't have a single one. Maybe they Cruxa instead of playing the thing that just insta-kills me to play around a kill spell. It's possible. Alright, they played the one that insta-killed me that I could have answered pretty easily if I could just have cast my spell. Oh no, I didn't even leave a black. I hope I draw like the Blood Chief's Thirst here. Oh, another Peer into the Abyss. Alright, so I was going to die no matter what happened there. This isn't going well. I do feel like I need another Extinction Event. I also feel like I should have a Jace in this deck. Maybe Teferi just is not good at all. It's an awkward part of the curve, though. I have a lot going on there. I'm going to try Jace, though. All right. I don't know if this hand is good. It's probably okay. It's a weird hand. Alright, we got swamps for days. Gonna take this here Embercleave. I guess this hand actually is really good against their hand. Do I want a Salundi Vision? Not really. I want my mill card. Okay, that's not bad. Pretty easy kill this here, I think. We can hit him with the even. And they'll probably QB next turn, and then I can Hagra Mauling it or Heartless Act it. One of those things. I actually love Struck Beasting. Interesting. Okay. This is a very good draw. It lets me kill this and this. Untap, play to Fairy. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Duress ain't bad. I think it's kind of likely to whiff, but it could also take an Embercleave pretty easily. I'm going to pitch the land. Nope. That. Let's see what we're up against. Primal Might and Embercleave. Interesting. Okay, so Teferi protects against Primal Might, so I take Embercleave. I'm not playing this. Just kill the Skoos with my Mauling. Another Extinction event would actually be better than a Mauling, so it is worth it to do this, but not significantly so. Okay. Oh, the Toots? Oh, wait, that makes me not work against this. That said, it's still probably worth it. Nah, we're going to take our time. Take our time. They're conceded. Let's go. Got to win. It's a tough win. Hard fought, but we got there. We're going to get off the duress plan and probably give up on mystical disputes. I think we can go down on these. Yeah. River tutelage. Oh man, this tutelage card is consistently worse than you'd think. Very consistently. This hand's probably good. It's probably good. I don't know if it's actually good. Extinction Event's pretty good against Gruul, though. Oh no, the edge wall. We're looking for a cheap kill spell. That's not what I'm looking for. That's a good card, but not what I'm looking for. The Rimrock. Oh no. Alright, cheap kill spell. Come on. Right here. It's basically it. It's the thing. It's basically the thing we're looking for. Alright. Feels like it's going pretty well. Alright, I'll take a 1-3 on D, though. This thing's actually pretty good here. Lifelink Death Toucher. It holds both of these back and can trade here. And I can even this and hit both of these if they just, like, ship out another 2. It can go, like, super well for me. Or if they just, like, use the green to play, like, a Lovestruck Beast guy. It goes particularly well for me. Ooh, the Robber the Rich one is very interesting. So they just, like, have to have a trick here. Doesn't really make sense for them not to have another Rimrock Knight. Oh, Bone Crush. Oh, this is fine. This is excellent. I mean, my draws have not been excellent. That is certainly not the thing I was referring to. I think I'm doing uneven. I hate it, but I think I am, because next turn I can odd and kind of hit everything. Presuming that they draw the land and play this, which they did. They get their card, and I don't like that, but, you know, it's alright. Okay. That'll be good next time. Ugh. That was the Teferi I wanted. Lame. I think I'm supposed to kill this robber fella. This guy's scary, but it's a mana investment. An opponent's kind of stuck on mana here. Do any of these help at all? Not really. I guess I probably have to take Soul Shatter. Pyramid of the Abyss is just so expensive. It's so bad. Alright, let's try the next game. Feels like if we don't get our train rolling, things don't go well for us. We need to have like that. The turn 3 tutelage, I think, is key. I think that's the secret. I mean, I think this hand is good. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'll probably die, but here we go. All right. That's probably good for me if they don't have a good play this turn. I don't know how good for me, but it's probably good. All right, we've drawn only land. You don't love to see it. Rimrock? No. Counter. Okay. That's fine. Let's maul that. Alright, would be a great turn to draw a Planeswalker. Perfect. It's basically a Planeswalker. Okay. Drop this one on odd. Get rid of that Harbinger. Not having that today. No, sir. Put this one on black. Another Harbinger. All right. I mean, if this also kills the Rimrock, I'm in. Which it does also kill the Rimrock, so I will fire it off. Interesting spot here because this doesn't, like, if I fire this off and I don't know. I don't have the Teferi's Tutelage already. It also puts me in, like, a spot where I could die to a lot of stuff. But also, my mama didn't raise me to be a coward, so I'm drawing a lot of cards. Oh, baby. I have to discard 18 cards, okay. Probably that one. Probably that one. Neutralize seems kind of bad. Some of the lands seem a touch unnecessary. So many cards. One of those. I definitely want the Extinction Event. I don't need another one of those, that's for sure. That. How many more do I have to discard? Oh my, it's so many. It's so many! I'm trying to not time out! I think I got there. I don't know. Did I keep a good hand? Oh, I got rid of all the lands. I kind of wanted one. Oh well, here we are. I just died too. Yeah, dead to Questing Beast. Well, look, no one's gonna call me a coward, but that did not go. That didn't go well at all. All right, I think this deck might be flawed at its core. I think that's where we're at. Alright, we gave up on Twin Mill. Peer into the Abyss was really, really bad. Like, a lot bad. Like, however bad you thought it was worse. It was worse. But now we have dedicated mill. We're milling them out. All right. This hand mills some cards. I'm into it. Into the Story's a sweet one to mill with. Got some sweet Oblivion going down. Oh, baby. The Escape Mill spell. Nope, 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 nope. This one. I'm on duress. What are we playing against? Alright. We whiffed. That's great. You'll love to see it. You do, in fact, love to see it. Well, let's get this in as blue. Introduce our opponent here to the sweet Oblivion in their future. Whew! Plains is gone. No white mana for you, my friend. Haha, got him. Alright, would be an excellent time to draw a blue source. That's kind of a blue source. We'll count it. We will, in fact, count it. We're ramping. Okay, we're ramping. Yeah, let's play Jace. Can't quite kick him. We'll scry. Yeah, seems perfect. Get this in play. I think Jace is going to be the secret to this deck. Jace seems actually kind of good. Ramping some more. Alright. Can get behind it. So for 6 mana, each opponent mills half their library rounded up. That's so many cards. Oh, that is pretty sweet right there. That is pretty heckin' sweet. How many cards are in their graveyard here? Only 4. Not quite enough to introduce them to the story. So, yeah, let's cast this Maddening Cacophony. Mill 8 Plez. Alright, so I can't do a thing to stop what they're about to do next turn, but they don't know that. I guess there's a chance I milled like enough basics that they can't. It doesn't look like I did, but there's always a chance. I could have. I imagine they're just gonna cast a Genesis Ultimatum, which is kind of bold into just 3 open mana from a blue-black deck. But I think that's where we're going. Maybe they're gonna kill Jace. You should play a creature. That's definitely the way you want to do this. Yes. Tricked them. I didn't have nothing. Not a darn thing. Alright, let's get more blue. Oh, shouldn't have fetched. We're going to 0. It's going to be a land. Oh, it was a land. It was a land. Perfect. I guess I can black on this one. Yup. Mill 3 more. I'm kind of loving this deck. I'm not gonna lie. Mill Troll. This is nice. I'm gonna try to hit Mythic with this kind of deck. Just work on tuning Mill for the next next 2 months while Omnath is just a disaster. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm making green. Casting a... Sure. It's fine with me. I'm going to draw a bunch of cards while you're over there doing your thing. Excuse me real quick, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, man. So what do we do? I think I'm supposed to tutelage here. Oh, that is a pretty darn good draw. cast the Duress. They have actual nothing. Well, no wonder they weren't casting things that worked there. They didn't have anything. Let's 0 again. Nice. That mills 2. This mills 6. Goodbye, Kenny. Alright. Don't need another land. Good on those. I'm not going to attack with my crab. Opponent's down to 18 cards in library, though. We're kind of getting close. Okay. Glassed up. Fair enough. Oh, that's so many 9/9s. Coming at me? Alright, I'm going to run no blocks. I could block. I don't think I'm supposed to. Let's 0 again. Oh man, we have drawn very many lands. Yeah. These. They've been so milled. How many cards? They're down to 8? This one mills 4, so I can Extinction Event mill 4. I kind of like it. Alright. We'll go odd. Target you. Alright, I'm at 9. You have 4 cards in your library. Can you beat me? 3 cards after that. It's got to be something hasty and crazy. I don't know. Because I can Oblivion again next turn, and that will be that. Alright, that doesn't beat me. That also doesn't beat me. A Kenrith maybe would. Nope. Oh, baby. I got how many left? 1? So I can win by just zeroing my Jace? Yup. That was wonderful. That was truly wonderful. Someone's excited! Oh, it's me. I'm the excited one. I'm really hyped. This deck is sweet. Probably not good, but it is really sweet. I am into this. I should probably have some negates in my sideboard now that I'm looking at this. We'll play Dispute, though. That's fine. That'll be good enough. I think I'm supposed to cut the tutelage. It's my expert analysis. I do think I want one more Dispute. And I'm gonna cut, I don't know. Maddening Cacophony. Card's good, but I don't need too many of them. Sweet Oblivion is just, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm pretty into it. Oh, did somebody say turn 1 crab? I think I heard it. I think I heard it. Turn 1 crab, man. Oh, baby. Crap. Crap, crap. I guess maybe it's better to turn 2. I don't know. I think that's actually kind of close. Scry. Mill you for 3. Let the mill start. Oh, they build it in their disputes. I don't want to duress. Alright, no attacks. The attack is cheeky. I would appreciate it. I think it's cool, but I can't run it. I can't run it. Can't do it. Omnath? Oh, shame I got the dispute, buddy. Real shame about that one. Alright, it is actually a shame that I'm now going to miss my land. But, we got 4 cards. this. I could kill the Elysian Caryatid. I could do that. Could also duress here, or cast the Sweet Oblivion. Kind of like casting the Oblivion. Just keep the mill running hot. This land drop really stinks, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, they've got a Coda Slowbra. Oh, didn't get too punished though. All right. Now we can play defense for a hot second. I've got some just straight up counter spells now, which is kind of decent. And when I get to a spot where I can cast stuff, I'm going to be able to extinction event away both of those, which is going to be sweet. Ooh, we're casting something very large. Oh no. Terror of the Squeaks. Don't dispute me. Not like this. No! Ugh. I had it. Freaking had it the whole time. Left 1 mana up, too. Well, this is really annoying. Oh my god, their hand is just actual all disputes. It's ridiculous. Alright. I'll block here. Can I has a land, please? Thank you. Now the question becomes, what do I do with it? This goes real bad for me, too, because, like, I need to kill this thing, and I cannot. The way things are currently constituted. So I kind of need to take a turn and hope they cast something. Alright, they very intelligently didn't cast anything. So what can I do? I don't know how I win. Problem is I have to take 3 to do this. And then they negate. And then I can't, like, get it with Dispute. Alright. So then I need to draw another kill spell. Alright, this just never was our day. I mean, we kept a 2-land hand and then didn't draw land in our next 7 cards, so it happens some amount of time. Not very much you can do about it. Alright. I mean, we have like 28 lands too. I think it was just not meant to be. Oh. Yeah. Go down 1 maddening cacophony. We're just gonna crab him out. Just hit him with the crab. Not ready for the crab. Not old man curmudgeon over here. He doesn't know what's up. Doesn't know what's up with the crab. Alright. This actually has lands in it. I would not say this hand is great, but I do think it's passable. This card being a 2-drop is pretty awkward. I'm going to lead on Haggard Mauling. I think there's a world where I could cast this on 3. Pretty unlikely to, but I could. Alright, that was actually a pretty good draw. Nah, you know, I'm going to just do this. Not casting that one. Rather have double blue, double black, I think. And yeah, they got their Caryatid. Well, this is where you really struggle against ramp decks, where they get to have the 1-mana counterspell plus cast their threat. It's really tough to beat that. But they didn't say please that time. No, sir. Should have said please. Alright. I guess I'm fetching black? I don't know. You're casting another Omnath. Beanstalk Giant? Didn't say please to that one either, huh? You must have forgot. Oh, that is some sweet, sweet oblivion right there. Do I cast it? I think there's a chance I'm supposed to. Yeah, let's fire it off. Milling for 4 more. Yup. I love that I can just keep casting this too. Escape on a mill spell is so sweet. That's some really sick art too. Do you have anything, or are you gonna forget to say please one more time? All right, doesn't look like they have very much happening here. 40 cards. Oh, that's a maddening cacophony. That's a good one to draw with my end of the story. They're gonna have to cast something that's cycling a Triome, huh? It's like they had to take a damage to do that when you're playing against Mill. Almost like they took some damage to do it. Pretty sweet. Beanstalk. Deal, that resolves. I accept. Kind of hoping they cast something. If they don't, I can keep waiting. The waiting game favors me. Do I blast off the cacophony? I don't think I do. I think I wait. I just want to get off and into the story. I think if I resolve this, I can't lose. It's kind of where I'm at. Opponent's like pretty low on stuff here, and they've got a lot of cards in the yard, so these are both hard counters. There are the peaks. I think you forgot to say please, my friend. These 2 cards might both be counterspells, but... Alright. I'll pay. It looks like they had 2 counterspells. But, I mean, if that's the case, I can just kill the terror and we're good. All is well. All is well. Oh, man. Those are good draws. Holy cow. I actually didn't draw a land. That's wild. I thought I was going to draw a land there. Guess not. So I'm actually in kind of a decent amount of trouble to this card if they just play it. Now that I'm looking at this is not good. I guess I get to draw a bunch more cards next turn, but yeah. Really wanted to draw a land that turn. Kind of unfortunately I didn't hit anything in my top 4. Okay, that kind of bails me out. Let's try again to hit this land. Alright, we hit a land, but wasn't quite the one we were looking for. But it's fine. I'll get this in play. Discard a card. Probably the Sweet Oblivion. I got a bunch of cacophony here coming. Oh, Codas Lobra? Okay. And a Cultivate? Oh, no! Opponent's gonna make so much mana. Oh, look how much mana they're making. It's so much. So a kicked one is 15? Is that worth it? I don't really think it is. I think I can kick the next one. I would like even. Classic Mad Lad status over here. Just milling all the cards. I guess it's probably safer to pass. I can kick this next turn. This way I can at least do some of these. Ugin! Ah! That wasn't great for me. I don't really even think I can do very much about that either. They have 22, so this mill's 11 if I kick. Sure. Is that even, like, much better than just, like, casting it, though? It's probably not. Alright, I think I'm supposed to fetch, cast it into the story, and then Cacophony, I think. Okay. Crabman's good. Crabman's definitely good. Yeah, I need a Sweet Oblivion here. You. I think they die next turn. If I can read my cards correctly, which I think I can. Extinction event's probably no longer necessary. I think they're dead next turn. Probably could have countered or done it with a Mystical Dispute too. Okay, so Crab mills 6. It's 11. This is 8. So I need 3 mana, 4 mana. This is another 4, right? Yeah, so they're just way dead. So it's just, I need 8 mana, which is exactly how much I have. I have 9, right? I have 1 extra. You just can't really see it with these swamps here. Do you have something? Negate. Okay. Fair enough. Mill you for 6. Fetch. Mill you for 6. Mill you for 8. And how many you got? 3? Oh, that's a shame. Mill you for 4. Is Mill broken? Did we just break standard? I think we broke standard, y'all. I'm even gonna cast the duress for BM. Didn't have anything. Didn't have nothing. No library, no hand. Ugin on 11. Was I at like 2 life too? I think I was like really dead to that Ugin. Whatever. Didn't matter. Didn't need it. Too good. Alright. After that game, this feels kind of real. I'm not going to lie. I will say Bloodchief's Thirst seems pretty good in this deck. This, I think, should be main. I think it's better than Heartless Act. By a decent bit. I think I want the Bloodchiefs. Yeah. And did I have the bounce spell? I did not, right? No. I think Teferi's Tutelage might also be somewhat unnecessary. I think I can win with just Sweet Oblivion, Maddening Cacophony, and Rune Crab. I would not be shocked if that was the case. If I go up a Sweet Oblivion, I kind of go up a Jace. Jace was pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go up a Jace. I'll craft it. Jace was actually... When your curve is this low, Jace gets a lot better. I'll say that much. Teferi's Tutelage is kind of whack, too. Whatever. Whatever on that card. Alright, I would like some Negates. Give me 2 Negates, please. I'll go down a Dispute. Down. I don't know that I need 3 Soul Guide Lantern. Let's go to 2. Let's have 1 Cling to Dust as well. And then... There's got to be some other sweet card in the sideboard I could play. Like, Ashiok's kind of dope. Get behind, like, 2 Ashioks. I don't really know what she's for, but she's sweet. Oh, I probably needed... You know what would actually be kind of sweet? I don't think anyone plays this. Shadows. Shadow's Verdict could be, like, kind of good. I don't actually know, but like it could be kind of good. It's probably not very good. Ashiok's actually probably like very good, but she might be better than Jace if we're being honest. I could actually see like one Ashiok main. Yeah, no, let's try an Ashiok main. I like Ashiok. Cut this Ashiok out of the board. Ooh, the Shadow's Verdict does not play well with my Nighthawk Scavenger plan. Alright, I'm just going to have 2 Heartless Axe. I think that's better. Alright. I can't help but feel like this mill deck might be kind of real. Maybe I'm crazy, but it doesn't feel terrible. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. I beat Omnath. I mean, like, you know, if I beat some random deck, okay, but I did beat Omnath. I mean, well, if one of these was a Hager Mauling, I'd snap it off. As it is, I think that's a mulligan. Alright, this hand seems actually kind of good. Let's keep this and probably bottom of Fabled. It's about to get mad in here, y'all. About to get loud. Up in here. Oh my. Oh my. Starting the aggro mill quick. Alright, I don't really know what plays Ralgren in this format other than Kethis, so I assume I'm playing as Kethis. Or not Kethis, Omnath. Yeah, it's a green land. Probably Omnath. Oh my. We are really milling here. Boros Charm you. Mystical Dispute main? What is that? Who's got main deck Dispute? In Omnath. In Platinum, nonetheless. This is wild, y'all. Yeah, these mills, they're coming hard and they're coming quick and they're not stopping. Do you have 2? What kind of ramp deck plays multiple counterspells main? You cast Genesis Ultimatum, bruh. Oh, no, okay. They just wanted to make sure they got their land. That makes sense to me. That I can get behind. Alright, I'm going to bluff that I have a Dispute here. I'll never see it coming. Oh, I just got stomped. Stomped hard. Alright. Let's hit him with the Cacophony. Mill. You. That's kind of a lot. They have 28 cards left. We're kind of getting there. That like kind of helps me. I'll take that. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'll say that much. Okay. Not as many cards in the yard as I would like. Let's keep the mill going. Alright. Opponent's down to 18 cards. They got another Escape to the Wilds they're thinking about over there. Does that even get you lands, though? It's not that many cards left in the deck. And it's gotta get you the right color. Like, Forest doesn't cast Genesis Ultimatum here. Oh, they have Island left? And they have the Jenny? Come on! It kind of helps me, though. They could just hit all... oh, well. Alright. I guess it really do be like that sometimes. Okay. I don't feel like I'm in a great spot. But that's a pretty darn good draw if I've ever seen one. Okay. I think we might be back. Well, I don't know about back, but we're in a better spot. I think I maybe disrespected Teferi's tutelage a little much, and I should have brought that one back. That one feels like maybe it's important now that I'm thinking about this a little more. Oh my, this Omnath card, truly something. Ooh, sorry about that. No basics left in there, huh? Real shame. Real shame. Alright, this is actually not good, though. I am running low on stuff here. I can kick this and kill Omnath. It's looking way worse. Huh. Is that even good? I go to 1. Like, pretty likely to die. What if I, like... I think I need to tap like this. I need to draw like 2 crabs here and a fetch. I could. This puts him to 1 card in library. And then I die. Oh, that hurts, man. Alright. I need this one to not kill me. That's where we're at. They hit the hazard? No! And if I just have untapped blue land and I can block, I'd be fine. It was Xaxes. No! We were so close! The cacophony was too loud. Alright. I don't want Ashiok. I still think this looks pretty good. I like Dispute against this deck. Bloodchief's Thirst, I think, is worse than Heartless, and probably a reason why I should have it the other way around. Any other changes? I think that this Dispute should probably be in. Over what? Everything seems so good. I'll go cut 1 Extinction Event on the play. This hand's pretty bad. It's like close though. If I draw any land, it's like almost excellent. I think I'm going to keep. I do not love this hand, but I think it's close. I'm a land away from having like a very good hand. Although these need to be turned on, sadly. But we're close. Where are my crabs at, man? I should get crabs in some of my opening hands. These crab fellas. I need his land here so I can cast these Jaces. Okay. Not quite what we were looking for, but it... I mean, not a black source, but this hand only has 1 black pip, and this card doesn't do anything yet anyway, so not the end of the world. Hase! I can't kick this. Well, I could kick it. I mean, the card itself does have kicker, but I don't have mana to do that. That's what I was trying to say there. Okay. Don't think I want this into the story. I think I'm happy with just this one. Would like to find some mill cards, but Jace will get us there, I believe. Feels like a Bone Crush. No, Cultivate. Okay. Okay. So now I can counter 2 drops next turn. I'll take it. Gonna get me a Swamp. Fetching before I scry, obviously, so that Jace continues to do his thing. I don't really think I want another Dispute, although it's not, like, terrible. Sure. Doing it like this so that Jace can 0 and take no damage next turn, obviously. Nope. Alright, let's 0. Ooh, a Felidar Retreat, huh? I think I also dispute that. So I'm going to dispute all the things. Oh. Alright, now we can start zeroing. It's so sweet. So sweet. Oh, it's getting a little loud in here. Anyone else hear that? Anyone else hear that racket? Okay. That resolves. Casting into the story next turn, just burying you in card advantage. Oh. Oh. The draws are just too good. Alright, let's start with the duress. What's opponent working with over there? They have 1 Genesis Ultimatum. Oh, sorry about that. Real shame you don't get to keep that one. Alright, I want to hit a land. We didn't hit a land. Alright, well, here we are. They only have, like, they have no spells in hand, so they can't draw 2 spells, so I'm actually totally okay to put this down. Put the shields down for a turn. Oh, man. Yeah, just pack it in, buddy. You're not gonna beat the mill. It's too strong. You're not beating it, bud. Not today. That main deck dispute carried you quite a long ways last time, but it's not gonna be good enough on this day. No way. Alright. Kinda like the negates a little bit on the draw. I want to trim on Haggard Maulings, honestly. I don't think they're very good. They're alright. I could have didn't say please, actually, and a Sweet Oblivion. Perfect. I wonder if we can splash green for Balagood Recovery. Is that crazy? I don't know. Gargaroth's a pretty sick sideboard card, too. Oh, that's a blue source. Oh, I forgot this one was a blue source. I think this might be a keep. I don't think this hand is good, but I do think this is maybe a keep. We got a crab. A quick crab. We got some counters and a kill spell. I don't know how good this hand is, but I think it could be a keep. Oh, let's crab up. Let's hit him with the crab. Stop me! What? It's rude. Milieu, yup. Yup. Oh, goodbye those Cobras. So they're probably going to play this guy here, and that's going to be kind of a quick clock, not going to lie. But my hand's decent. If I can draw... I have like 15 things that stop this. What's the best one to use? Probably negate. maybe. I guess I can have like turn where I drown plus negate if I draw a blue source. So probably dispute. I don't know. That was close. Would really like to draw a blue source here though. Not gonna lie. Blue source off the top. Oh, beautiful. It's just brings a tear to your eye, you know. Just so beautiful. And Crabman just out here, just doing the thing. How many cards in there? Look like 10 cards in the yard? Yes, sir. Ooh, opponent looks like they don't have any blue mana either. That's not too bad. I'll take that. Kenny. Into the story? Didn't say please. I'm gonna into the story. I need to draw. I need to get my stuff going. Okay. Okay. Kind of a quick clock, but also I'm putting them under like a pretty quick clock. Not gonna lie. I do already have the kill spell for Kenny. Which ain't bad. How many cards they got left over there? 28? That's not very many. That's really not a lot. Alright, let's get Kenny out of here. I should probably duress. It would take anything the gate would hit, but I can still leave up dispute. Okay. Well, they're not going to be able to cast any blue spells leaving up dispute, so I can probably just take the Jenny. Although they're so far away from Jenny, I probably should have just left that. For being honest. Alright, I can run the no blocks this turn. I think this game might be over, though. Oh, sorry about that. It's tapped. That's real unfortunate. Let me introduce you to the Sweet Oblivion. I guess if this is untapped blue source, this could go kind of bad for me, but like still not that. Oh, that is untapped blue source. Alright, this actually does go kind of bad for me. I played myself into somewhat of a bad spot. Why did I take the Genesis Ultimatum? That was so stupid. Just take this and I can never lose. How many cards do they have left? 21? Alright. We have somehow managed to throw here. I don't really know how I punted that poorly. I can still run the no blocks this turn. It's next turn where things get scary. They have 20. I need to fire off one. Does firing off a second help? I really need for them to cast a spell here or to draw a land. Either win me the game. I guess spell doesn't necessarily do it. Not drawing land last turn was a disaster. Land would have been so much better than what I drew. But land still gets me there. And any spell? Cycle Triome? Alright. Hashtag got there. I guess if they have a counter spell in their hand, I didn't, but I don't think they did. Is that the Sweet Oblivion? No. Sorry about that, bud. It was a tight game, but we found the line. Found the line. I think Mill Troll might actually be pretty good. Blue-black Mill Troll. Oh, I'm excited about this. I don't know why. I really like this. I am enjoying this tremendously. Baby. Alright, too much Blood Chief's Thirst there, I think. I think having a couple is pretty good. I don't like that many. I also think Ashiok's nonsense. I want more Jace. More Jace. I also kind of hate these cards the more we've played. I kind of want them to just be lands. Yes. How many lands we got now? It's 12, 16, 26. That's pretty good. I guess the Hagra's not bad. I can play some Hagra. Salundi seems terrible. I'm kind of off of it, not going to lie. I do want... You can actually go down a swamp. I do want another Blood Chief's Thirst and another Heartless. And then sideboard. I'm not entirely sure what that's all for, but fine. I think this deck might actually be good. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I think it might actually be good. Crab Mill. It feels good. I'm kind of liking this. Kind of loving this. I don't think this is the hand. Oh, shit. It's close, though. This hand also seems kind of bad. I guess it's better to lead on Wilds and save the passage for later. Oh, this matchup seems tough. You don't love this matchup if you're us. We do have our Extinction event, though. That's good. Ooh, Jace is a pretty good draw, though. I'll take that. Kind of hoping they play something here I can Heartless Act and then just slam a Jace. That sounds pretty good. Seems like they might... Palaka Predation! No! My Jace! Come back, Jace! No! So rude! Unbelievably rude, man. Now I'm getting Cruxud, because of course I am. Ugh. Ridiculous. Alright. I kind of wish I'd pitched a land now. I don't need to stop. Go away, stop. Man, stealing the Yace there. It's ridiculously rude. How are you gonna... With your land? Took my Yace with your land? Oh no. The card also seems like kind of a problem, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna kill it. Get that out of here. Ooh, little crab action. Okay. Let's get the mill started. Let's get it started. Start early. I imagine they're going to Cruxa. Although, oh, alright. Ooh, be a great turn to Cruxa if I were you. Don't kill my crab. They killed the crab. What the heck? So ridiculously rude. Alright, I want to protect my extinction events. They seem like they're going to matter a lot against the all escape cards deck. But our life total's still pretty high. Yeah, crab up. Or, Cruxa up, buddy. Because it's such a weird looking thing, man. It's got like a big hole in its stomach or something, but it's really hungry, I guess. I guess that would make sense. Got a hole in your stomach and you're hungry. Sure. That way. Oh, yes. Just hoping I needed 10 extinction events. Even. Yeah, so I assume they're going to Ox next turn. I think Ox is, like, kind of good for me, though. Chandra Heart of Fire. Oh, my God. I'm so dead to that. Can't just never win. Okay. Sweet Oblivion kind of plays, I guess. Mill against the just straight escape deck. That's not great. Not necessarily where you want to be. But we got some stuff in our yard. We'll be able to flash this back. We're at 31. Killing the crab was pretty rude. I'm not going to lie. Alright. Just going to keep bone crushing. I see where it's at. See where you're at. Well, the extinction event's going to actually be good here, I guess. Discard a Demonic Embrace? Oh my. I still think I'm probably in a lot of trouble, for being honest, but here we are. Let's do... They're both odd, right? Odd. Alright. Kind of battling back. I don't know how hard, but we're making a go of it. Does feel like you really need your card advantage with this deck, or you can't really keep up at all. That's a +1? Yikes, this card's like pretty strong. Another Demonic Embrace. Alright, I think I'm dead. K-Boggs is asking for a list. Ashiok actually seems decent against a deck like this. Probably want Cling to Dust too. Didn't Say Please and Drown seem like they're medium. The kill spells just aren't. I mean, Bloodchief's Thirst is fine. I probably should like bring in Nighthawk Scavenger too. That one actually seems like it's just like gonna be good. I'm gonna cut the Duress, Heartless Act. Didn't Say Please seems pretty bad. I should probably cut, like, Sweet Oblivion, honestly. Or Maddening Cacophony. Just, like, mills me to them. I should probably just, like, try to play this fair. I don't know how I win, though. I guess I'm winning with Nighthawk Scavenger. Maybe that's the plan. Just move completely away. Can I even do that? Can I even move all the way away? Duress, Thirst, Act. Gets me, like, one card away. Okay, this seems doable. Alright, I think we can do this. I don't think it's great, but I think we can do it. Okay. I'm going to go like that. Yeah, seems good. All right, we're playing first. Yeah, this hand plays. I don't think it's great by any means, but it seems fine. All right, so the secret here is you go Evolving Wilds, Pathway, instead of like Pathway, Evolving Wilds. I don't need to duress on one. Black. What do they got here? Ooh, they got their own duress? No. Oh, they don't. Their hand doesn't do anything. Yikes, that's a terrible hand. I'm just going to fetch now, get this out of the way. Get that F6 value. And we'll actually get to get Jason play, and it doesn't look like they can really answer it. That's pretty nice. Jace kind of doing some work here, not going to lie. I think we can bottom that one and top that one. It seems fine. I do think I'm getting Palaka Predation and I'm losing my Into the Story, which is a little unfortunate, but we got Jace. He'll draw me some cards. He's basically like an Into the Story. I do have some counters, though. This counter is not very good against this deck. I'll say that much. A little scary I gotta use it. But here we are. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet just card draw. You love it to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I was probably supposed to play the other one, for being honest, but it's fine. Yeah, if I played Fabled there, I could have held both of these up, but I didn't do that, so yikes. Not a big deal, though. They're going to attack. I will drown that so quick. Let's get the land here. Looks like blue. Bogamus asked me for my list. I told him, well, I could give you one, but I've been busy playing Blue-Black Mill. He goes, never mind. I don't want your list. Can't say I blame him, yeah. Cannot say I blame him. Alright, Jace is now officially scryed a little bit, drawn a couple cards. He's been pretty good. I think this one's supposed to get Swamp. No, it's supposed to get Island because I have less Swamps in my deck, and then this becomes a Black Source. Yes. Let's play this as a Black Source first. I don't know why that matters, but here we are. Get full information before I have to scry. They have so many things here. Why do you have Heartless Axe? I guess they're just scared of Crab. They should be scared of Crab. Everyone needs to be scared of Crab. This Jace is just destroying them. Oh, Cling to Dust is nice. I guess I can do this and then draw the land. Yeah, that seems good. I very much mess with the Cling to Dust. That sounds excellent here. Even more sweet, sweet value. Chandra Heart of Fire. Absolutely not. No way. Nope. Baby. Give me that swamp. Does anything in here really matter? Probably not. Let's get rid of the Block of Predation. Alright. I kind of feel like we're coming back here. Cling to Dust feels kind of important in these post-board matchups. I kind of feel like I should maybe have two. I don't know. Especially if this deck's going to be popular. This one over here. I don't know exactly what's happening here, but it feels like opponent's plan against me is not very good. Okay. I actually want to get rid of this Demonic Embrace, so kind of fine with this. That one. It's 5 for Cling to Dust? What? That's how many Earl cost. That's so expensive. I should probably Extinction Event that. How many cards are in there? A lot. I'm still just going to kill it. Ooh, Mr. Nighthawk. Looking pretty darn good here, if I do say so myself. We can put him in play. After they discarded all their Heartless Acts, I love it. Ooh, Soul Guide seems sick. Ooh, wait a minute, I can actually get that? Oh, yes. Yup. We'll get rid of Chandra, I guess. No, was not supposed to be Chandra. That makes this smaller. That was really stupid. Yeah, that was just really poor. Should have been like literally anything that wasn't Chandra. Well, important thing is we got rid of the Ox here. No more Ox for the opponent. We do have the beatdowns coming in hot and quick now, though. The beatdowns are on their way, my friend. They're coming in hot and they're coming in quick. Liliana, Waker of the Dead. Alright. That's not great for me. But it is beatable. It's also kind of nice that I don't need to answer it next turn necessarily. Ooh, Maze Mind's Tome. That was good. That is a good one. Let's keep the scries happening. Wait a minute. I can draw that next turn? That's fine. I do think I'm supposed to just go ahead and fire this off. Let's get her out of here. This Jace has done the absolute most, man. This card has sat on the battlefield since turn 3. It's like, I don't even know what turn it is. It's at least turn 9. It's probably drawn me 4 cards at this point, I think. And scryed 8. That's a lot for 3 mana. You gotta find the right spot for it, but Jace has been pretty good. Not gonna lie. Discards 2 cards? No thank you. I like my cards. They're all rather good. And the Skyclave Shad. No! Alright, let's draw this sweet... Oh, baby. It's a good one. I need black or blue. Exactly even. I'd rather err a little towards blue. Still a few cards away from Cling to Dusting. I think I'm happy to just even this and get rid of this guy. Opponent's mostly on E here. We still got Jace kind of just doing his thing over here. Jace kind of just out here doing his thing. I think he's mostly won us this game by himself. Ooh, dress not great for me. Oh, I milled Cruxa too. You do not love to see that. That was disaster scenario, for being honest. Yeah, that was really bad. I should maybe just let that one happen. Yikes. Yeah, that's real bad. Like real bad. Think I might need to sacrifice this now. Okay. Hagermolling kind of plays. How many... Alright, I definitely have enough now. I want Cruxa. Take that sweet 3 life. Oh, that Cruxa hit was absolutely unbelievably good for them. Oh man, and they got the stamp. Alright, I'm going to scavenge here again. It's a big boy. It's going to keep the scries up. Oh my. Alright, we have a new plan. We have a new plan indeed. The beats, they're just coming. They're coming fast and they're coming quick. And we are bringing them. Out here bringing beats. How many cards are in my yard? So if I drown... No, I still would be 1 short. So I could trade off drown and then cling. Should be pretty good. I guess I'm supposed to counter that. Is there like... Is there a better way to do this? Guess I killed the Bone Crush Man. There's not like a way to do this, right? Yeah, there just isn't. And they can bring that back now, but it does use a lot of their mana. And then Jace gets to kind of chill. And I'm putting 2 more Scavengers in next turn. I don't know if they're going to be able to race. This thing hits kind of hard. All right. Oh, it took away a bunch of the power. That stinks. We're alright, though. We out here scavenging, my friend. Many scavenges. So, I think I'm not supposed to trade if they attack. I think I'm not. I'm happy to take 9 here. I'm racing back with 12 in the air. How many kill spells can they realistically have left in on like a blue-black deck? They can't have that many. They maybe have like Hagra Maulings. But like, yeah. I mean, they probably just have like Inscription of Ruins and Liliana's. Yeah, no blocks. So it does make Cling live now, right? Alright, I can get a card out of that. Still, I got lethal in the air. Do you have a way to shrink them? Like another escape thing would be pretty good. That's probably not it. A Scorching Dragonfire. Alright, that's good. Do you have a second kill spell? Oh my god. How many kill spells did you leave in? I'm a blue-black control deck. This is ridiculous. Oh my. Oh my. That was those were good. Yeah. I think I'm going to pitch this swamp at some point here. Get Ashok in play. Let's send Cruxa home. What did they exile there? A Demonic Embrace. That one's not very good against me. Oh, they hit the stamp. I don't really think that saves them, though. I guess they do get my hand here. Oh, I guess if they hit the land and the sorcery... Yeah, ooh, I mean, that makes my clock way slower. Hate it. Oh, Jace is sweet. Get a sweet little token copy of Jace there. Extinction event name even. Don't mind if I do. I think I screwed that up. I haven't played with Jace very much, but I think I was supposed to hit the other one, or plus with the bigger one and then minus with this one, knowing I was going to give it up just to get the card. I think maybe I screwed that up. I don't know. I think that's interesting. Well, regardless, the opponent doesn't have all that much happening here. I guess they can gain 4, which would be good for them. Not they can. They are going to gain 4. I probably don't have that many cards left in my deck. I definitely do have like 3 or 4 Into the Stories, or just 3. I've only seen 1 in my top 40 cards. No, I've seen 2, I guess. Ooh, this is actually kind of sweet. I still don't really think I want the land. Well, how many cards are in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I actually kind of have a lot in my graveyard. I still think I'm just going to bottom. I kind of want to just draw something good. Like, a way to kill this Bone Crusher would be insane here. I don't know how many more of those I have in my deck, but it would be very good. I'm going to do that instant speed on a turn. I'm going to let them kill Jace. I guess I should have zeroed Jace if that was my plan. Whatever. They're getting kind of low. Assume they're killing my Jace token. But Kill Spell on Bone Crusher is lethal. Yeah, I mean, I still have no cards in hand. Went into the story. Oh, that doesn't quite kill. Oh, let's... Oh, there's not enough cards in their graveyard. Alright, let's start by kicking. Alright, so we learned from the last time. This time we're supposed to plus the 4 mana one. Oh, they conceded. What a battle! That was a wild game. That was sweet. Am I crazy for going back to milling? I can't go back to milling, right? This is just a deck that just thrives on it. I can, like, kind of get them. Like, I could have, like, a couple Sweet Oblivions and just, like, nah, that can't be right. I just gotta try to grind. Question is, what's the right way to do that? Should I like, have Dispute in against them as just, like, counterspell? Like, a bad one? I don't know. I think I like most of what I was doing. That felt good. Felt like maybe opponent boarded wrong, but I don't know. Ooh, this is a pretty loose hand. I'm going to keep it. This is going to find me a Jace. Okay. You really don't want to see early didn't say pleases in this matchup. Just milling straight to Cruxa. Alright. We have bottom to land and still drawn lands. Not great. I guess I should have more spell lands? I don't know. This deck is going to be a work in progress. It's an art of love. I'll say that much. Ooh, that actually kind of works. Not going to lie. That gets a lot better. Oh, no, absolutely not. That card is way too good. No, thank you. Alright, we milled a Skyclave Shade and a Cruxa. They get to cast a Shade. Wonderful. Holy cow, is this not the way to go against that? Oh man, that feels real bad. Real bad. Alright, we are going to be under duress here from turn 1. This at least doesn't, like, immediately get back Cruxa. God, you hate to see it. Chandra Heart of Fire, no. No! Oh my god, I milled more things to go to the graveyard! Their hand is just actual all removal. Well, it doesn't do anything to me right now, so that's good. I have to do this before they cast Cruxa, because it's a cast thing. Okay. I do not like where I'm at, but... Why did it have so much removal for Nighthawk Scavenger? Why? You don't need that much! What are you doing? Yo, pitch some of it. Get rid of that. It's just so much. I have 4 creatures in my whole deck. It's ridiculous. Okay. They have another one. You'll love to see it. Alright, I am going to Heartless Act this one. Oh boy. This is not good for the home team here. It continues to get larger. Alright, we're gonna have to pull some real shenanigans out here and win with Nighthawk Scavengers. It's gonna be tough. I think we can do it though. Us as a squad, we can come together and scavenge hard. Do I think this is perfect? No. I think we're going to be in quite a bit of trouble here. But I do think they're going to try to kill this. And when that happens, I can counter it. And I can counter that. And I can jam this one. And then we beat down. We beat down. I don't know how I beat this card ever. Like, they can block with Cruxa. Because it's flying. But here we are. This is the life we're gonna have to live. We're gonna have to figure out where to go from there. I do get some nice hits in with this. This thing hits hard. It's hitting real hard. Although I do think they're about to make it hit a lot less hard. But you know, so be it. Feels like they might just cast a Cruxa here. Yeah, about that one there. Ooh, little 4/3. You don't love to see it. All right. The Soul Guide Lantern, huh? Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to attack, counter their thing, then Lantern and play a Scavenger. No. Wait. Alright, we got a nice little hit in there. Question is, should we try to race? I can just get rid of all the things, like, right now. We can just get them all out. Yeah, this has to be better. This has to be better. And the question is, do I pop everything? I think if they have a land, I will. But this is a trigger. Yeah, alright. No, I wanted to pop it! No! Okay, that actually works out way better for me. It doesn't look like it would have, but it actually did. Okay. I think they have another land. They can't have another kill spell. They've already seen like 4. Right? Of course. It's like the best card they could possibly have there. Can I race a Cruxa plus a 5/3? No way, right? No, my 5/3 is like a nothing 3. Yep. Not looking great. Do I block? Probably have to run no blocks. That is so frustrating too. Did I play a land and just like throw? No, because they had Cruxa back again. It didn't really matter. So I have no outs, right? Even if they didn't have the flyer thing, I'm still dead. It's so frustrating. This matchup feels atrocious for blue-black mill. Just red-black mono escape graveyard stuff. It's like playing mill against Hogak. It just doesn't, not even close to working. Well, probably gonna need better graveyard hate for that one. I did win a sweet game. Opponent left in like 85 removal spells. I have no creatures. I mean, it's my fault for like not juking back and just getting them for having 10 removal spells in their deck that don't do anything. I should have just milled with... I mean, realistically, my sideboard should just be like, okay, more Soul Guide Lanterns and keep milling, and I think that actually would have been good. I don't know. Interesting, though. Alright, I think this video is long enough. Thought that deck was really sweet. It was cool to get some... to try some stuff with mill. I don't know how good this actually is. I'm going to keep trying stuff with mill because this deck's really fun. That matchup seems like a problem, though. That red-black deck, I don't know. But that's what happens when you play a deck that's not Omnath. You actually have bad matchups that you got to figure out. And that's, that's the cool way to play Magic, when you actually have to figure stuff out instead of just Omnath go burr. But, that's what it is. I think my next video is going to be mill again. I was kind of loving this. I'm going to keep working on it. I'm really excited. I'm going to see if I can make Mythic with mill. This might change after I play a couple more games and hate this. But for now, I'm kind of enjoying it. So, yeah, I think with that, we'll talk to you guys later. Remember, if you like the content we're making here, subscribing to the channel really helps us. Leaving comments really helps us. Liking the videos also helps a ton. I really would appreciate it if you could do any of that for us. And with that, talk to you next time.